Hey guys, I'm going to be running you through a lesson on eternity. I have a couple of versions picked out. I have one from '93 and another one that the Wolf Brothers did a few years ago. And I pulled some licks from them, and I'm going to try to help you guys figure it out. This is a really cool tune. It's become one of my favorites over the past couple months, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Alright, so for your intro, we're going to start with this A sus2 shape, this open shape down here. He does this little pinky bend on the 3rd fret of the E. And he does that in between each one. And then every other time, you go through it 4 times, and every 2nd and 4th time you do this G sus2 shape, which is 5th fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string. You kind of slide that down. You can do the bend with your ring finger if it's easier for you. He does it with the pinky. And then from there, we're doing the chorus progression as the next part of the intro. And it starts on this A minor dyad, just the 7th fret D, 5th fret G string. You go down to a G dyad, 5th fret D, 4th fret G. And an F dyad, 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G. And so together it sounds like this. And a lot of times I notice he goes to this E note here, just the single note most of the time. And sometimes he'll let it kind of air out like that. And he does an E7 immediately after that here to an A minor. So it should sound all together. So far we have this. Back to an E7, then to an A minor a second time. And he'll play around with that through the whole song. This E minor, he's got a couple different embellishments he does. He'll hammer on to this G sharp, 1st fret G, and then take the index finger off, do a C sharp with the index finger, and a D with the pinky. Sometimes he'll come down, similar idea with the index finger. Except it's kind of a trill on the index finger with the A minor. And so that's pretty much it for your intro. Moving on to the verses. I'm looking out my window. The verses are pretty similar structure for both the Wolf Bros version and the '93 version. It's also a similar idea to what I showed you in the intro. Your first 2 lines are going to go about like this. he goes all the way down to the E7 and up to the A minor. And then back again a second time. That's really it for your verses. It's not much. Alright, so your choruses are going to be about like this again. A sus 2 shape down here. Eternity. And then you go back up to the A minor for baby, I love you, you love me, let's love each other through eternity, through eternity. Same idea as the last line of the verses. It's all really borrowed ideas through the song. Except for when we get here, the bridge is really where it gets messy. So I'm going to take it slow through here. And it's where it's the most different between the two versions. So I'll show you both. So right now I'm going to start off with the 93 version of the bridge. And it's objectively more simple than the Wolf Bros version. So to start this bridge section, he's got a D minor triad up here. And one he's using here is a 7th fret G string, 6th fret B string, 5th fret E string. Think about life, we don't know whether it all could be in vain. And that's 4th fret G string. It's this A sus 2 shape up here, and you add on the 5th fret of the E string. So 4th fret G, 5th fret B, 5th fret E. And then the next part, look through time, it's for sure. It's the And then you come down here to this shape. I'm not really sure what it is exactly. But it is a 3rd fret D, 5th fret G, 5th fret B. And then you have a traditional Bob E triad. So it's look through time, it's for sure, it's the greatest gift of man. And he hits this little slide up to the 5th fret of the G string on the way back up. For the next section, go back to this D minor here. Music and love, you can't explain. Try to understand. And so it's I guess would be sort of a B flat major 7 kind of thing. The way I think of it is you're just barring an A and you're putting the B flat on with your index finger, and he's bouncing back and forth for this first part to this sort of A sus 4 thing, if that's what you want to call it. The first time through he just does that, and I noticed the second time through he really stretches and gets up to here on this 5th fret of the E. And he just does it the second time, and he doesn't do it again, as far as I can tell. Alright, so that put together sounds like this. Music and love, you can't explain, try to understand. Greatest thing could ever be. He stops doing the D here with the ring finger. We make love through eternity. And that, he takes the first fret on the A string off and just does this A7 here. And I notice he comes up here for a quick, and that's just on the A string, 6th fret, 8th fret. And then he does his thing. He doesn't really play for the end in that part. And that's it for the 93 version of the bridge. So I guess let's jump into the Wolf Brothers version of that. So, same idea. He starts on this D minor triad, but instead of staying, he comes up here to this D minor here, which is 10th fret B, 10th fret E. He does that twice. And instead of coming down here to this A sus2, he does this little pentatonic lick, and it sounds to me like and so eventually he does still land on this A sus2. He just goes, he's barring the 5th fret B and E, bend on the 7th fret G, 5th fret G, and then 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, and then throws on the 5th fret B. So all together sounds like this. So let's run through that one time. Think about life we don't know, but it all could be in vain. Love through time, it's for sure. And then he comes down to this, and this is where it gets really different. So this next part, he goes back down to this triad here, and then he slides the ring finger down right away, leaves the other two, and then E7. Look through time, it's for sure, it's the greatest gift of man. I notice he goes and puts that C sharp on. Back up to the D minor. Music and love, you can't explain. And now your B flat is up here, this B flat major 7 kind of thing. That is 6th fret E string. He skips the A string and kind of mutes it with his index finger, and he has his index finger on the 5th fret of the D, and he's going to be bouncing back and forth between the 7th fret with his ring finger, and then his pinky is on the 7th fret of the G. So it should sound like this. So that together sounds like music and love, you can't explain, try to understand. Greatest thing could ever be. And on B, it's almost like your first inversion triad. Here's an F, for example. But you're moving it up a string with each finger. And this one in particular is 7th fret A, 5th fret D, 6th fret G. Next, what he does here after coming off the B flat, comes down to this chord here, which is 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string. And he does this slide up thing. I'm not sure if he did that really intentionally. But I think he just takes the ring finger and the pinky up. But his body language tells me that he was going for something and he missed it. But I could be wrong. And then after that chord comes down here to the E and throws on the C sharp he's just barring it. So that should sound like, greatest thing could ever be, we'll make love through eternity. And then the way he finishes in this version is plays right along with the vocal line. So that is so 3rd fret A, 2nd fret, open, 2nd, open, 3rd fret on the E. And then from there, you'll have the intro again. And you'll jam over this for a while. And you'll eventually work your way up to a C sharp sus2. And he's just taking the same ideas and moving them up every time. You'll go to a D sus2. They'll make their way up to an E sus2. And you'll jam on each one of those for a little while until he gives the look and you're back in the verses. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to make, and I will see you guys around. Peace out.